Ready? Good morning, brothers and sisters.
Good morning.
We thank God Almighty for such a wonderful day at a time like this, for giving us the strength, the energy, and for bringing you and myself together in this room as one family to worship Him and to study this morning. I thank the leaders of this great church, the youth leaders, and the youth for the privilege they've given me to speak to an important person like you. God bless you so much for coming to church this morning. May we all be great. Amen.
Amen.
This morning I care sharing with us the topic, love. Love. I am very hopeful and quite optimistic that at the end of our discussions or lessons, you and myself will appreciate what love is, the types of love that exist, the components of love, and the biblical perspective of love. What is love? The types of love that exist, the components of love, and the biblical perspective of love. So before we begin or before we start, can anyone amongst us share with us what love is, or tell us how he or she understands is love? What is love? Can anybody tell us what is love or what love is? What comes on mind when you hear the word love? Love. It's a Bible class, so please let's contribute. What is love? What comes on your mind when you hear the word love or love? Any idea, volunteer, suggestion, contribution, opinion? What is love?
If you are coming, say, do we have if you are coming, or your one and cry, and I'm so done with him. If you are coming with a chain. And I will come home so many and or that woman or a coin in there. So there will be a only one in here.
Thank you so much. Any other contribution? Any other idea or suggestion? What is love? What comes on your mind when you hear the word love? How do you understand love? Yes, Mama.
My dream is that to the sister Fisher kind one or not like a sardine in our son.
Wonderful, wonderful. Any other opinion? Yes. Wonderful. Yeah. Any other contribution? Any other idea? What is love? What comes on mind? You want to contribute?
No, more English.
Yeah, I'm speaking English.
He said translate.
She and English.
Extremely English.
Oh my God. Thank you.
You don't have an answer to the question?
Okay. Yo, Mate, I was here, come profile, and it said, you can't has a tray, and they say, one tears here, what say, what is love? If you say, what they fat check, if you say, I am yeah, and correct. If it's on any, you can't die, if in any, what else? Any other contribution? Yes, this is a class, so let us start to speak. What is love? Right. Do you have any idea?
It's a strong attraction
Come again, please.
towards something.
Come again.
A strong attraction towards something.
Wonderful. Okay. Any other? What is love? What is love? Odo etrese. Odo. Yes, this one. When you be a domo na equal ye our dear. Wonderful. But why is it you? Okay, before say maybe you no be see her. Then can you add more access when you learn much let me first of all thank all of you for coming out with your views or opinions. I also wrote down something, so please permit me to present it for our perusal. And I would like to read. It says, love is a very strong feeling of liking and caring for somebody, something, especially a member of your family or a friend. Love is a very strong feeling of liking and caring for somebody or something, especially a friend or a member of your family. So it means it begins with a feeling. First of all, it starts with a feeling. How you feel about somebody. How you care about somebody. So when you feel, you should provide. You should assist. You should help. You should support. It amounts to love. When you feel, you should care. You should like. You should support. You should provide. Amount to love. The person betray and say, see you can't order. Atenka wenya and I say wunya ama obi. Chira say penny pano asem do oni krono. Eye odo. Kame kambro fo anka be me de pa. I say eba na sa na me bread. Kame jana sa kame prefer more. That's it. Let's go on. Anything and just dey to me aye is come to me. Na wa ma me ensuo ma no eye odo. And just there back on give to me aisa. And I say come to me wa ma me aduane ma me die odo me. An example can be when I'm hungry and you have fed me or you've given me food to eat. It is love. When I'm thirsty and you give me water or you've given me water to drink, it is also love. Why? Because you care and you like. What be is you, mama no and your auto adintra is a what you me home, what timadi at the mammy. Now and also a auto. And it the auto as a tray and say what wunya tema ama obi. Wo bua obi. Wo ye bridi ade aka obi ehun and as a wo bua obi was sa kwan so e your auto. And it's the important I think. Na say what do important no what do you love the environment and in jam what dwene important no ehun. Ti e gata mu I think na wayi ma ensuo abesen e your auto awo ma sa important. It's an example of love. So love simply means the feeling, a very strong feeling of caring and liking somebody, especially a friend or a family member. That is love. So let us look at the types of love that exist. The types of love that exist. By the types of love, we are looking at 8 types. I want us to focus attention on just 8 types. One is romantic love. It's also called passionate love, friendship love, storge love, agape or universal love, playful love, pragma or practical love, self-love and obsessive love. These are the types of love that exist. So you can't order, you bet me asheno. I will a near bay and watching, and as you bet me, I will watch you me fancy. Back up, brother, see a friend of romantic love and as a passionate love. Near tossing you or say a friendship and young good dog. Near tossing me and son or see a friend of storage love. And nine agape and as a universal love. Near toss so a noon a playful love, moody agro. Near tossing me a pragma or practical love. Near tosso and so a self-love, let us all walk with a wow, and I want us a dog a self-love, and now you cut to a members of the more a obsessive love. Okay, so let us quickly look at each of these types of love and see what they represent. Let us first of all consider romantic love. By romantic love, we mean it is intense, passionate, and physical desire, often associated with sexual attraction and the early thrilling stage of a relationship. So it means it begins with a relationship. It starts with a relationship. This is where you strongly feel you should touch, you should hold, you should kiss, you should caress, you should cuddle somebody. You have that passionate feeling, that strong urge. These things may lead to sex, and because of this, it is termed romantic love or passionate love. I wish I could speak English throughout. Mr. Go me interpret mommy and I can sample because about the no more confusing the line of thought. The divided attention. Any
Hey, we're talking English throughout.
Thank you. I'm struggling. So that is romantic love. Thank you very much. God bless you. Then friendship love. By friendship love, we mean it is deep friendship, companionship, and fondness based on mutual respect, admiration, and shared experiences, rather than physical intimacy. This is where friends enjoy each other's company, support each other's growth, and appreciate one another. By this type of love, we mean you share experiences. And there is nothing like physical intimacy. You enjoy each other's company. I enjoy your company, you enjoy my company. You support my growth, I support your growth. You admire me, I admire you. I respect you, you respect me. There is that mutual respect. This type of love is called friendship love. Friendship love. Then the third one has to do with storge love. Storge love. A nurturing, natural bond typically felt between parents and children or among siblings. It represents security and familiarity. So an example is the love the mom has for the child falls under storge love. Your mom will try to counsel you. You may be doing something, you may be going astray, then your mom will be guiding you. Your mom will try to correct you. You see, it is a strong bond that exists between families. You grow with this type of love. The way you eat, the way you talk, the way you act or you behave in the midst of people. Your mom will be directing you. Your brothers will be trying to advise you one way or the other. This type of love is an example of a storge love. A storge love. Then we have the agape or universal love. Agape or universal love. By agape love, we are saying it is unconditional, selfless love for others, humanity or nature. It expects nothing in return. It means with the agape love, there is no expectation. It is dependent on nothing. It is selfless in nature. By selfless, we mean the person did it without thinking about anything. The person wasn't selfish, in effect. I didn't expect anything from you. I didn't support you because I expect you to come to my house to do something or to serve me. No. You see, that is agape love. It is dependent on no condition. There is nothing at stake. I give it to you free of charge. The fifth one has to do with playful love. Playful love. We are saying it is playful, flirtatious, and fun. Affection often seen in the early stages of dating, teasing, or casual relationship. So this has nothing to do with any serious relationship. It's just having fun. I tease you, you tease me. I flirt with you. I do something that will draw your attention towards me. We share jokes. Hey, how are you doing? You look beautiful this morning. See, there is nothing serious. This type of love is called playful love. Number 6 is also called pragma or practical love. Pragma or practical love. By pragma or practical love, we mean it's matured long-term love that develops over time. It focuses on compatibility, shared goals, commitment, and sometimes practical day-to-day living. The idea is to make the relationship work with time or over time. With practical love, you do things together. You share your daily lives. Akosia, what are you doing? I'm cooking, or I'm preparing fufu, or doing something. And you? I'm reading my books. See, so you share your daily life, and you focus on compatibility. You befit each other, Are you not ill parents? Are you compatible? You share goals. What do you want to do after school? Well, I would like to work for some time, then save some money and pursue further studies. Maybe do MSc project management. What do you also want to do? I just want to, work. Apart from that, nothing else, nothing more. See, so you share goals. Then commitment. By commitment, we mean you commit your time, your energy, your effort, your resources into the relationship. Just maintain and sustain the relationship. Excuse me. So it develops over time. It is not love at first sight, no. This one, the idea is to ensure that you people are compatible. Do you fit each other? Now, number 7 has to do with self-love. Self-love. We are saying self-love is a healthy, necessary regards for one's own well-being, happiness, and self-respect rather than narcissism. So you see, it is you loving yourself, you prioritizing your well-being. You are interested in your happiness. Hello? Yeah. You're interested in your happiness. You set boundaries. You don't allow people to disrespect you. This type of love is called self-love. Self-love. The last but not the least. Yes, you raised your hand.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, please.
So thinking back to your definition about love.
Yes, please.
You said it's a strong feeling that you have for someone,
Yeah.
Especially your friend or family member. And then listening to the types of love that you just went through with us,
Yeah.
it seems like all the love that we have, it's kind of geared towards someone we kind of already know, or we are kind of in agreement with, right?
Okay.
So what if I don't like this lady, right? Because he has done something to me. So does that, based off on the definition that you give, and then the types that you are going through,
Yeah.
does that mean that for some reason I can't love, or I can't show any kind of love to this lady?
Can you repeat that last part?
Okay, so based on the definition that you gave and the types of love that you went through us with us right now, does that mean that if this lady has done something against me, right? Because of that, I can't show any kind of love towards her, because I'm kind of going back to your definition of love.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Brother Brando. And we are not done with the discussion. As we proceed, you will appreciate it better. So I would appreciate it if you could give me some time to walk us through.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we are on obsessive love. Obsessive love. By obsessive love, we are saying it is possessive in nature and so jealous, or controlling form of love that often stems from a lack of self-love and creates an unhealthy codependent bond. By obsessive love, it is controlling in nature. It is possessive by force. You are coerced into doing something, and it is so jealous. Akosia, whom were you talking to? They are so jealous. And this is as a result of lack of love. People like this normally don't love themselves. It's either they have low self-esteem, they have no boundaries, they don't have trust, and etc., etc. So they try to manipulate you. They try to control you. They try to direct you. This type of love is called obsessive love. Let us quickly look at the components of love. The components of love. By the components of love, we are saying the things that comes to play to make a relationship or to make a successful relationship. The things we must see in a successful relationship. Number 1 has to do with acceptance. Acceptance. By acceptance, we mean embracing someone for who they are, including flaws. So when you're in a relationship with somebody, you must feel accepted. You must feel you are part of the relationship. Thank you. You must feel like you belong to the relationship. Your views, your suggestions, your opinions, they all matter. That is what is meant by acceptance. We have security and trust. Security and trust be the second one. By security and trust, it is telling us creating a safe, comfortable environment. So it means there should be that enabling environment where we can thrive. We can express ourselves. There wouldn't be any fear and panic. There wouldn't be any intimidation. I must feel secured and safe in the relationship. So it means I should be able to trust you. You should be able to trust me in a relationship or in the relationship. The third one has to do with selflessness. Selflessness. By selflessness, we mean prioritizing the well-being of the loved one. It means when I'm in a relationship with you, you must matter to me. I must think about your well-being, how you're doing, your progress. If you are trailing, it must, I must think about it. You must be my priority. The same thing applies to the other person. Then the last but not the least has to do with commitment. Commitment. By commitment, we mean the dedication to maintain the relationship. The dedication to maintain the relationship. That is, both parties dedicate their time, effort, resources to promote the relationship so that the relationship can thrive into the foreseeable future. That is what is meant by commitment. Let us look at the biblical perspective of love. Biblical perspective of love. By biblical perspective of love, all we are trying to say is, does the Bible talk about love? Does the Bible mention love? If it does, what exactly does the Bible say is love? How does the Bible view love? Does the Bible look at love as sex, intimacy, physical touch, and whatever? Let's see. So I will begin by telling you God is love. And love is his nature. He is the true definition of love. He represents love. He gives love. John 3:16 tells us, for God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him will not perish, but will have everlasting life. It means God loved you first. He loved you and myself first. And because of this, he sacrificed Jesus for us to be saved, or for us to receive salvation. Matthew 22 verse 37, Jesus is telling us to love Almighty God with all our heart, minds, bodies, souls, with everything we have. Jesus is telling us to love our neighbors like ourselves, and also to love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us. What does it mean to love God? To love God simply means to obey God, to obey his laws, to respect God, to prioritize God, to involve God in the day-to-day decisions we make. God must matter in our lives. Bible is telling us to go and make disciples of all nations. We should preach the good news. Tell people to refrain from their promiscuous lifestyle, from their bad ways, and turn to God. When they repent, we should baptize them and teach them what Jesus has taught us. And to always remember that Jesus is going to be with us till the end of time or end of age. So failure to do this means you don't love God, because God expects you to obey him, to listen to him. Bible is telling us love is the greatest of all the commandments. If I love you, I wouldn't steal from you. If I love you, I wouldn't sleep with your wife. If I love you, I will empathize with you. I will protect you. I will be very patient. I will be kind. I wouldn't be envious of you. There is more to love. Shall we open our Bibles to 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 to 7? 1 Corinthians 13, 4 and 7. Starting from verse 4. And I read, it says, love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not envy, and love does not boast. What does it mean to be patient? To be kind, does not envy, and does not boast. To be kind means you have to be patient means you have endurance. By endurance, we mean you are able to withstand tough situations or hardships. You don't give up easily. You are very gentle. You are so calm. You have reasonable expectations. You don't put pressure on your spouse or your friend to forcibly provide something you know he or she cannot provide. The expectations you have from your friends must be reasonable, must be achievable. You know his strength, so why are you forcing him? Being patient with people's flaws. When you love somebody, you are very patient with their flaws. By flaws, we mean you accept their weaknesses, their shortfalls, their shortcomings, not holding grudges and trusting in God's timing. You believe that God has time for everyone, so you trust in God's timing. Doing this makes you patient. Doing this with your friend makes you patient. So God expects us to be very gentle. God expects us to endure long suffering and to be also calm, and we should also have reasonable expectations. To love somebody means you are kind. What does it mean to be kind? Use kind words that lift others up, especially during difficult times. You are very kind on your friend, on your brother, on your sister, especially when you know they are in difficulties. When you know they are facing challenges in life, you are so kind on them with respect to your words. Let's say your brother lost his job. You don't say he deserves what he has got. That is not kindness. You must be considerate with respect to the choices of words you use. Then looking for ways to help others, they all amount to being kind or kindness. Love does not envy. What does it mean? It does not bend with selfish ambitions or desires to possess what someone has. So an example, you have about 10 fleet of cars. You have Bugatti, Lamborghini, Maserati, Chrysler, G-Wagon, whatever. Your friend has only Toyota Corolla. You wish the Toyota Corolla is added to you. That is enviness. You are envious of your friend. Doing this is not love. So if we love somebody, we are not envious of them. You should rather help them. Love does not boast. Love does not boast. If you love somebody, you are very humble. You are down to earth. You come to people's levels. So true love is humble, avoiding self-promotion, arrogance, and the need to draw attention. You don't parade yourself with your wealth. You don't intimidate people with what you have. Do you know me? Do you know my level of education? I hold 4 PhDs. I have 10 cars. I have done this, I have done that. No. You shouldn't parade yourself. You should not be braggadocious. You know? And then you shouldn't do this just to draw attention. Just for people to know who you are. And you shouldn't be arrogant. These things don't amount to love. So love doesn't boast. When you do these things, it makes you boastful. Love is not proud. Love is not proud. Verse 5. Love does not dishonor others. Love does not dishonor others. In other words, love is respectful. If you love somebody, you are super respectful. You are polite. You don't look down on them. Your demeanor, your body language tells you are rude. So in other words, you treat people with respect. You communicate respect in whatever you say. So treating people with respect rather than acting rudely. Rather than acting rudely. It is not self-seeking. It is not self-seeking. In other words, love is not selfish. You see, you don't think about yourself. Everything is about yourself. You are self-centered. You think about the rest of the people. You think about everybody. What you could do to put smiles in people's faces. Will people be happy when they see you? So true love does not prioritize personal gains, right, or selfish agendas over the well-being of others. You want to take advantage of people. You are 5 in number, you performed or you executed a contract worth $5,000. Then you alone took $4,000. You share the remaining $1,000 amongst the rest of the 4. That is greed. That is selfishness. If you love somebody, you wouldn't treat the person like that. So you should not be selfish as Christians. It behoves on us to be selfless. We should think about the well-being of others. We shouldn't take advantage of people. It is not easily angered. It is not easily angered. It means, yes, sir.
So about the contract question, the analogy.
Yes.
What if you were the one that did like 80% of the work, so you are taking more of the share?
Come again. I don't understand the question, please.
Like you were a group and you are working on a project, but
Yes.
you did most of the work. So you feel like I should take most of the money and they get the other half.
That it's not the best. Why is it that you have $5,000 but you alone took $4,000?
So you feel like maybe you did most of the work, like you were the one.
No, what I mean, all of you did the work.
Okay, if you equally, then I understand. But I was asking that, what if the reason why you took 4,000 was because you were the one doing all of the work? That's why you took 4,000, not because you are greedy or something.
No, what I said was, let's say you are 5, you performed a contract. You understand what I'm saying? The 5 of you did that job. Okay? Then you had 5,000. This 5,000, you took 4,000. Then you share the rest of the 1,000 amongst them. You are greedy.
Yeah, that's greed.
That is greed.
Your definition of the greed, envy and greed, I think you have to look at it, because with your envy, you said that you have Maserati, you have, I don't know the kind of cars, you have those ones, and somebody has what do you call it? Toyota and Corolla, and then you want that one too, and you consider that as envy. I think that should be greed.
Okay. No. I said it's envy. That was envy.
Okay. Why would that be envy? Because
Just
if I have Maserati, I have Mercedes, I have...
No, you wish you have hairs added to yours. That is what I
So
said.
that would be greed. That's greed.
Okay.
You see, that's greed. You have much, you still want the small one that I have. That makes you greedy person than envy.
Thanks for the correction. I'm grateful. Thank you. But I'm not done.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, sir. I saw your hand.
Yeah, thank you, brother, for the lessons. You've mentioned eight types of love. Can you please tell us which one is the most strongest?
Yes, I got it.
And then which one follows that?
It said which one follows that? I don't understand.
The second, the first, and then the second most.
Okay, so the question goes to all of us. Which one follows? Yes, after agape love, which one follows? Can anybody help us? We are learning. It's a class.
Name all of them again.
Yes.
Name all of them again.
I should repeat.
So, the love.
Oh, okay. Wow, I'm told I have 10 minutes. How I wish they could have allowed me to, continue, because I have a lot to talk about. Okay, we have romantic love. Brian, you asked the question, so please listen. We have passionate or romantic love. We have friendship love. We have storage love, agape or universal love. playful love, pragma or practical love, self-love, and obsessive love. These are the types of love I spoke about. Yes, sir.
Okay. I've said now, we are concerned about envy, greediness.
Okay.
We are right. Say, envy, who envy ni pakuno. So what you are doing back out there one, then you become greedy.
Greedy, yeah.
So you are right, say, who envy ni pakuno. That way, okay, you're right. Since I want you, I don't know back out there, I don't know what you come out there one, then we become greedy. But ni pano, we envy ni pano.
Please. I mean, let me continue because I have a lot to talk about, honestly. The time is so short. Oh my God.
Yeah, bro. I don't think you have to rush through to finish everything. You don't have to rush through to finish everything because we also have concerns.
Okay.
So if we're able to at least understand the content of the letter that you thought, I think it's better than we rushing through it.
No problem.
Yeah.
Even one
Okay, so we go on, right? It's not going to give you a chance.
Yeah, count on one. Said the Galatians 5 for no, who can cancel or say, or don't ya, or don't you? And to go on, who we didn't even start with pa.
There's somebody's on the floor. Shall we give her the audience?
Well, you are done it, pa. But for down one. Oh, because she any papa fry. Then obviously I say what really pa. Actually, what I was that. I mean, you are waiting or dodge them is here. And what me I come and once and one is it. Person me be say. So what is that someone now? Who now will me I come once someone. I was just who showed the bitch with me.
Me back to I.
Hey yo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And before I can't remember because of the monkey, the moment you castle, that we can't laugh for kids. Although the body and check. Who do be out there the body and channel. Was a worship Matthew chapter 18 verse 21-22 going now. Peter for Jesus Christ and chain. Now we decided to say prayer here and I mean you are body I'm in far and channel. And prayer and so and should I forgive my brother 7 times? Jesus answered by telling Peter, I didn't say 7 times, but rather 70 by 7, 490 times. The question is, how often can somebody offend you 490 times? It's impossible. It doesn't even exist. You see, so the idea was, Jesus was telling Peter to forgive. There is a story Jesus told, afterwards. He said there was a great king who lived, and this king had a lot of wealth. He was living in affluence. Then what happened was he gave talent to his subject, to his slaves or servant or whatever. Some took 10,000 talent, 5,000. It depended on their abilities. Then a time came, this chief or king demanded accountability. So each king, they were able to render account. Then it got to the turn of one fine gentleman who came and he knelt in front of the king. Then he began to beg the king that the king should have mercy and give him time to work and pay, because if he sells his assets, sells his wife, kids, and whatever, it wouldn't be sufficient to defray the debt. The chief, looking at this man, said, hey, get up on your feet and I've forgiven you your debt. And from the account, this man was so happy, he thanked the king or the chief. Then he took off or he went. In less than 30 minutes, he also met someone who owed him. How much? 100 denarii. What did he do? He called the guy and requested for his money. That, hey, you pay me today, you pay me the 100 denarii. Then the fellow debtor requested that, hey, give me some time. Let's say next week, I will come and make good on the payment, or I will pay you everything I owe you. This man said, I'm not going to listen to you. So finally what he did was he held his fellow servant by the neck, dragged him on the floor and handed him over to torturers. Little did he know that whatever he was doing, there was some servant of the palace who stood there watching him.
You have 5 minutes.
Oh my God. I wish I could be given 2 hours. So finally, the servant got to the palace. Then they reported everything that took place. Please give me a hug.
I can give you till 11.
Yeah, 11.
What does it mean?
15 minutes. 11.
15 minutes more.
Thank you, but we are rushing. Okay, so what happened was, the king upon hearing this was so mad. He became agitated, so angry. So he sent for this man, to come. When this man came, the chief or the king began querying him. He asked him, "Hey, young man, you were here in less than 1 hour ago, weren't you?" He said, "Yes, I was here." "What happened?" "I requested that you pay me my money. You came begging, you were crying, and from the look of things, I forgave you your debt. Should you not have forgiven your brother his debt?" This man stood there speechless, dumbfounded, didn't know exactly what to tell the great king. So the king said, "You are a wicked servant." So he called the torturers and he handed this debtor, or this man, to the torturers. And he instructed that till he pays, don't set him free. So Jesus concluded by telling you and me speaking and you listening to me, that if we don't from our heart forgive each other their sins or their debt, God in heaven wouldn't forgive us. So it behoves on us. We are expected to forgive one another. No matter the debt of headache or whatever they've given you, forgive and forget. Even in the Akan language, there is an adage which goes, it means the teeth and the tongue, they disagree, they fight. As you are eating, sometimes mistakenly you do bite your tongue. That is what it means. It means definitely, as humans as we are fallibles. We are not infallibles. And it's possible your brother may step on your toes or may do something you're not pleased with. But when your brother does something you're not pleased with, it behoves on you to forgive. So Jesus is telling us to forgive so that Almighty God in heaven will also forgive us. Yes, sir. Oh my God.
Yeah, we want to understand more on the agape love. What is it?
Yes, I began by telling you agape love is unconditional love. It means it depends on no condition. I gave it to you free of charge. I didn't expect anything from you. There are no sentiments, no attachment. That is why we are saying it is selfless. It means, I don't prioritize myself. You are a priority. You matter to me. You are so important to me. So, I just gave it to you. So, for example, let's say your rent. I assist you to pay your rent. I don't expect you to come to my house and wait, or to clean, or to wash, or to dry, or do anything. That is an example of an agape love. It is selfless. It depends on no condition. That is.
Okay, I just want to follow up a little bit.
Thank you, sir.
Agape love is from God, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so if between two couples, maybe you told your wife that you don't want to come to church, you are not sick, and you're nothing, you just don't want to, and you told her not to come, that she has to come, and if she comes to church, has she disobeyed you or not?
Thank you very much. Any suggestion? We are learning. That is all, John. Yes, sir, Mr. Nelson.
From my view, I don't think you disobey your partner, because we all know we are on a journey for salvation. And salvation, you have to put in the work by yourself. If I know you are not sick, you are okay, you are feeling fine, and you don't want to come to church, and I feel like coming to worship God, I am being obedient to my Creator, not to my partner in that circumstance. It has nothing to do with the relationship, since I know you are not sick. But if you are sick bedridden and you need care, and God knows that, and I don't come to church, I have to stay and take care of you. With the sense that if you take the spiritual aspect away, I come to church, you are home, you need that physical presence, you need somebody to help you, need water, you need to take medication. Something happens, somebody needs to call 911 for emergency and nobody is there. Why do I forsake you and just come to church? Since I know you are not feeling well. But if you are okay, everything is right, and you don't want to come to church and I come to church, I don't think there's nothing like disobedience or there should be any disagreement in the relationship or marriage.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. It seems you have something to say.
And as a matter
Yes,
of fact, I
don't understand this question.
Yeah, sorry to say that the question isn't part of
the discussion.
Your presentation.
Yes, please.
Yeah, it's not about obedience, it's about love.
Exactly.
It's about love. So let's all direct our questions towards love. And I think it will help the presenter appreciate it.
And also to add to what Brother Nelson suggested, you see, that is why it is imperative as Christians we marry ourselves. A Christian should marry a Christian, so that it's very easy to navigate through your marriage or to make a successful marriage. Because if we fellowship together, if we are all Christians and we go to church and we understand.
And that one also is debatable.
Yeah.
So let's put certain things
And
on the
continue.
side and let's continue.
It's like we've jumped. Okay, so we said love is it is not easily angered. It means you should control your emotions. Yes.
Out of your question is answered, but I just have a quick question.
Okay.
I can have, okay. My question is there like a difference between Christian love and secular love? Like, if that is love, right? I mean, Christians can claim that, but someone out there too can claim it's the same thing. So, is there something like a Christian love only? And how is that differentiate from, the secular world out there?
Wonderful. Any help? Yes. Brother Randall.
So, I think we need to ask ourselves, is there any Christian love or secular love? If we understand that, then we'll be able to maybe give proper definition to those. But from my point of view, love is love, right? Maybe you are referring to someone not being a Christian, and I say maybe he loves someone or something like that. And I think he gave about 8 different types of love. So maybe the secular love might fall under the romance love and those kind of stuff that he already talked about. And maybe the Christian love that we are referring to might be the agape love that we all know. And back to Brabani's question earlier on, he wanted to know which one is the greatest. And then he said that agape love is the greatest, right? So maybe the Christian love we are talking about is the agape love that we all know, right? But again, if that's the case, then yes, there will be different between those love. Because as Christians, if we are following the agape love, no matter what, if you better step on my toe, I don't have to slap you. I have to forgive you, all right? And then still call you as my brother, right? Yeah. But in the other love that maybe he mentioned, well, yeah, I might love you as a brother, but if you step on my toe, I won't forgive you, right? Yeah. So
There is a difference.
yeah, that's the difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I helped.
Brother Bernard, are you okay? Wonderful. So let us proceed. I think we spoke about love forgives. I mean, it keeps no records. Yeah, I still have some time, so I can continue. Then verse 6, love does not delight in evil. Love, if you love somebody, you don't pray for their downfall, simply put. You don't wish them evil. Not rejoicing in wrong. It keeps no pleasure in evil gossip or the downfall of others. We are Christians. Your brother
has landed himself in trouble, then you are happy. You are jubilated. You should have pity for your brother instead. You should feel for your brother. You shouldn't jubilate. But rejoices with the truth, that is finding joy in what is right, rather than celebrating others' failures. Instead of celebrating my sin or my failure, celebrate what is right rather. Then verse 7, it always protect. Love protect. By love protect, it means we should try to protect each other. Act as a protective shield, covering fault and strengthening the vulnerable. You know my weaknesses. You know I can't do this. Why don't you cover me? Why don't you protect me? That is what is meant by love protect. Then it always trusts. It encourages building trust rather than breaking it through suspicion and constant negativity. We should not be super negative. Some of us are always negative about our friends. Let's say as couples, your wife told you, I'm going to maybe CoC or the supermarket to buy something. Then, you begin to suspect your wife. See, you be checking the phone. We should have trust. Simply put, we should trust each other. We should trust each other. We shouldn't always suspect people, or we shouldn't have any negative perception or thought about people. Let us trust, simply put. Then it always hope. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have a question when it comes to trust, right?
Yes, sir.
I agree that we should trust, but assuming I've trusted Bernard so much, right? And then he did something that kind of lost that kind of trust, right? That trust will not be there, but that doesn't mean I don't love him, right? So if I don't trust him, does that mean I don't love him? Wow. Yeah, but he's saying
Bernard did something you're not comfortable, and because of that you've lost trust.
Yeah, so based on the example that you give, right? That maybe my wife went to the supermarket and I started tracking her or something like that. Okay. Yeah. Based off on that, maybe previously she has done something, right? Mm-hmm. That kind of trust is broken, right? So that kind of trust is no more there. But that doesn't mean I don't love her. So if she's going to the supermarket, man, I'll pray in such a way that no matter what, you are human beings, you always remember something. Okay, so if I start tracking her, does that mean I don't love her? Yeah.
Because of what she did, it has made you to lose trust for her.
To lose trust.
And I'm saying you don't love her.
Yeah. Based off on the example that you gave.
Yeah. Any help? Any contribution? Yes, Brother Delson.
To me, I think from the beginning you talk about possessive or yeah. So if your suspicion, it's normal for every human being to be suspicious of every event or something. Even at times you behave in a way yourself, you doubt why do you do that. You become very reflective or suspicious about your own action. But it gets to a point that it might ruin a relationship, that when you start, your suspicion gets to a level that every step the person takes, you become so suspicious. You are not making the move to even get it resolved, but it keeps piling. So it will get to a point at a moment, if your wife says, I'm going out, you start driving, following the person. So at that point, it's going to ruin the whole situation. But I don't think trust and love, they are two separate things. If I don't trust you, I still love you, I do everything as expected. It's just that I have a limit of the way I will do things. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
As human beings, my question is it possible that we can lose our trust in somebody?
He's asking us a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, then if we can lose trust, and I agree, that's why everyone has to do his part. Even when it comes to relationship, married couple, the man and the woman, everyone has to do his or her part to make the marriage work. If you don't do your part and I lose the trust in you, I'm not going to do things that I used to do. I'm going to hide certain things from you, because if you find out, it's going to be a fire in a house. But sometimes the reaction, we react or we act in a manner such that it's rather bring the whole relationship down, instead of finding an amicable way to solve it. So following and tracking somebody, I believe it is even deadly than whatever the person do to lose the trust. It is deadly. Following, tracking somebody. God forbid, if he or she finds out, that will be the end of it. So in Akan, we say that if somebody kills by mistake, don't butcher by mistake. Until you find a very nice way, amicable way to resolve it. And in my life, what I've experienced is that there is no issue that is not solvable. Every issue is solvable, but it depends how the situation, how you go about things. Yeah, the approach is very, very important. So, Brother Randall approach is out. Tracking your wife because you don't trust her, that it won't solve it. It won't solve it. Thank you.
Any other question? Oh, we go on. Brother Bernard. I think we have 10 minutes.
Mine is not a question, it's a contribution. And I thank Uncle Solo for answering the tracking part. I have some of my being some part, so I'm gonna skip that part. I'll answer the part he said if somebody steps on your toes. I think as human beings, you can love and be careful at the same time. I mean, yes. And there's a certain level of tolerance here everybody has. We can say, oh, we love you and all that, but someone can step on your toe, you will react like instantly. So there's nothing wrong with loving the person, but again, there's nothing wrong with being careful around the person at the same time. That's all I say.
So that is the right. Okay, so I think my time is up. Oh my God.
But listen, we only say, although no can also be experienced, which is understanding. And the wise love somebody. That's how if you understand the person, there should be also respect to it. And you know that love no should be equal to understanding, respect, and then forgive. So nipa no don't know. Now to now see how your money is all the check. And in as much as we feel put us out there now, a penny is a Felicia kind. Say obey your money pa. Any penny now is different. Obi one more which will be called once a much room. Mr. Mrs. So be cut over once a much mere, all my cars is a matty. But what can't you mean? Can't you be a beam? Or be any property? But me can't any planet worker. nipa nyina nti sa obi betuma ka asɛm akyerɛ obi na nipa no fura ɔbɛka kyerɛ nipa na akɔka kyerɛ problem ɛti sɛ nipa na ɔbɛka asɛm akyerɛ no ɔno abɛka kyerɛ wa na sɛ ɔrespecti nipa na n'asɛm a wotwa so a ɛboa ɛti wotumi nnɔ obi a womu no ɛna wotumi nnɔ obi a wotumi forgive ɛti deɛ sista polisi aka sisi a ɛbɛyɛ yɛ adeɛ ba woyɛ nipa ɛti wo so yɛ christian na sɛ woyɛ ɔkɔbɔ ɔno a twa so obiara ne wɔ obiara di n'asɛm ɔnam a yɛatwerɛ bɔ n'akyi eti sɛ wɔntumi amfa nkyɛ bɛpia bɛhyɛ ɔmo saa eti ɔno what we can conclude ne sɛ love goes with respect understanding and finally forgiveness so wɔntumi amfa nkyɛ bɛhyɛ ɔmo it has hope say this one that can add to it.
Okay, ketewa wei na mede twa so bible ma yɛte aseɛ sɛ so obi yɛ wo bɔne a kɔ no ho na kɔka kyerɛ ne sɛ ɔbɛnten asomasi wafom me ɔsɛ sɛ wone korɔ no gye to mu a woanya wo nua ɔsɛ wɔanye anto mu a ɛnya bra asafo no mu na pɛ nkurɔfo bɛyɛ mmienu bi na wɔnka wo ho na wɔnkɔ wone korɔ no ɛhɔ wɔne ne ka na ɔbɛnten ɔpirim n'akoma sɛ ɔnye ntom sɛ wafom wo a ɔsɛ yɛnya yie o san so brɛ bio ɔtaare sɛ tɔkɔ so saa na yɛ woyɛ kodo bɛnsuo bi na krakye no ɔnyɛ n'adwene sɛ ɔbɛpene sɛ wafom wo a ɔsɛ bɔ ne den ɔto gyi ɔyɛ obi a otumi sɛ ɔyɛ mansotwi ɔda asomdwie nti yɛyɛ nnipa yi nnipa bɛfom yɛn yɛsɛ edua a ɛbɛn no ɛna ɛyɛ dɛn etwi nti wotɔfo yɛ den ɔbɛyɛ ɔbɔne nti ɔyɛ ɔbɔne a okristo de fa kyɛ nti na yesu sɛ si yɛmfa nkyɛ a onyankopɔn de kyɛ yɛde a ɛnyɛ yie ebi nso ɔmo sɛ ne mmerɛ no aso aha ɛna yɛde de deɛ no ebesie onyankopɔn ɔnhyira wo na ɔnyɛ ɔkɛseɛ sɛ wogye berɛ na wotie mɛda bo ase.
Gracias.